So, CNN, the zenith of journalistic integrity, they did an Alphabet People town hall. And I was waiting. I've been so busy with work, I didn't particularly have the time to go to their channel and dig through it for, all the juicy bits. I knew someone would. And that, my audience, is what leads us to Sinatra Says. He's a longtime YouTuber who does stories, creepy pastas, and YouTube's completely demonetized the guy. So, check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description if I remember to. And respect to him for putting together this magnificent piece of video here, which highlights all the insanity that went on in this town hall meeting. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into his video, and give me a moment. You'll see what I add to this.
If this gets a copyright strike too, I swear to God.
I just want to take a moment before I ask my question to validate the pain of our transgender siblings that demonstrated earlier and that have spoken up today, especially Black trans women.
So in just that little clip, you really start to see what the whole town hall was about, don't you? It's really kind of clear. And I didn't see the video because I don't really watch Tim Pool anymore, but my girlfriend informed me that CNN let these people in on purpose to try to get better ratings.
Yeah, Tim Pool, I did watch his video on it, and the thing about Tim Pool is that he doesn't come with the clips like that. He just 100% going over what's in the article. But something I kind of ape. I ape his style. I ain't gonna stunt when it comes to the articles that I read. But yeah, Tim Pool was like, you know what? Yeah, they wanted this. This is what the media, they wanted the circus because they want the ratings. They want the clicks. They want to sit here and use and exploit these people. And honestly, it really is. It's like taking advantage of someone with a mental handicap. But, let's continue.
I could definitely see that. When you're below the Home and Gardening Network and reruns of Friends on Nick at Night or whatever, you're like 13th on the list. Yeah, you're gonna do things to bump up them ratings.
I don't want to take this away from you, but let me tell you something. Black trans women.
Okay, so the first thing that my man said, because I'm not playing this, oh my goodness, transgenderism. No, we're not playing that game. First thing my man says is, I don't want to take this away from you, and then goes and takes it away from her. And I don't know if you notice this lady right Yo, I'm looking at the faces. Look at my man, like dead center, like how he's like looking up, like, oh shit. And then the ladies are just like looking away. The lady who like both of the guys, they like everybody just became very uncomfortable. Oh my god. Like, yo, you can kind of feel the awkwardness in the room as this hulking person with a severe mental handicap has come up like, I don't want to take this from you, but yeah, my guy, oh Lord, yo, with the left embracing this, whew, man, like, man, gotta put it back in the box, bruh. We put the bunny in the box. All right, we have to put this bunny back in the box. This is ridiculous. We have to definitely treat this, because I don't want to be insensitive, but at the same time, I refuse to live in your reality. I have reality, not my reality, but just plain old reality. And in reality, men are men, women are women. Boom, done. In a personalized reality, it can be whatever you want. And my guy, congratulations for you. I just cannot play that game alongside you.
Are being killed in this country, and CNN, you have erased Black trans women for the last time.
I think there was something like 22 Black trans women murdered in 2018, and 0 out of 22 involved them being trans. It was mostly drug deals gone wrong.
I gotta say, that's a little surprising to me, because that whole crying game situation, you would think, would be responsible for a couple. But no, he's like, oh yeah, most of them just drug deals, because within that world, trust me, drugs are super prevalent. Super prevalent. Why do you think Holly weird? Where do you get weird? Where do you think I get the weird from in Holly weird? They pop pills and things get weird.
But CNN is erasing it, that's for sure. That's why they uploaded this clip onto their YouTube channel. Because they had no idea it was going to happen at all, right? No idea. Just happened to be perfect for a couple clicks.
Let me tell you something. Black trans women are dying. Our lives matter. I'm an extraordinary black trans woman.
Here's the thing, my guy, because I'm not calling you a woman. My guy, deal is that no one's saying that your life doesn't matter. It does. It totally does. I actually somebody came to the YouTube, then goes to my Instagram, and they're yelling at me because I said, you gotta crack some eggs to make an omelet. And they were like, oh, well, this guy, I think that Troy Pine, the person that Joel Francisco killed, they're like, he's just a cracked egg and stuff like that. I'm sorry, guys, but the reality, not my reality, but reality is that everyone's going to die. Each and every one of us. Sorry, our time on this earth is finite. So it's going to happen one way or the other. No offense. And thusly, it's sad every time it does. But it's something that happens so damn often that most of us don't even notice or recognize it. And then you give me this one instance, and it's like, bro, you know how many individual instances I've had within the course of my life? Come on, man. Like, yo, your life should matter. But the person that should matter to most is you. You know, and instead of sitting here screaming at CNN and everything else like that, hey, go, my guy, and fall in love with the dude, with another dude. Because, I mean, I guess you're clearly, like, it's just, it's not my space, man. It's really not my space. But don't ask me to, like, completely turn around everything I've known, everything that I've come to accept as reality, and ask the world in general to twist everything as it's a reality, everybody else's reality to suit you and suit what you want.
And I deserve to be here. My black trans sisters that are here. I am tired. I am so tired. I'm just sitting there. And it's not just my black trans women. It's my black trans brothers too. And I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Oh, and it's not just black trans women. It's the black trans men's too. Like, yo, so chicks. So my guy, like, I mean, because you a dude. So yeah, it's black men. They're just lives. That's the thing. A life is a life, and you have to appreciate that concept. Identity be damned. And that's the thing I do. I don't want that person to come, like, regardless of me calling him a guy or not. I don't want any harm to come his way. I don't want him to be hurt. I want this person to, live a happy and prosperous life. But I also recognize that in the course of living, that all the individuals that I've come to know, that some people's greatest joy is in their misery. They can't be happy unless they're miserable. Sad, but it's reality. And if you're one of those people, congratulations to you, but thusly, I know not to take you seriously at all.
I'm gonna say what
No, come here. No, I just want to ask you something. Come here. Tell me. Come here. I want you to talk. What's your name?
I'm Blossom C. Brown.
Blossom, let me ask you.
Google me.
Blossom.
Hey, come here, come up here. Person who I never knew would do this. What's your name? Blossom C. Brown. Google me. Google me, damn it. How do you not know who I am, Don Lemon?
This is Worst Journalist of the Year, Don Lemon, Worst Journalist of the Year.
Shout out John Wood. Honestly, go check out his channel too. He does some real fantastic media breakdown pieces. Yeah, but as far as Don Lemon and CNN, you can tell this is... Wait a second. Is that Beto O'Rourke up there? Do you see the look on his face? You see, I don't know. There's something about that expression that's really throwing me for a loop right now. Because it's like... And then Don is just like, yeah, come on up. Freak show. Let's parade you around a little bit. Like, come on, man. Come on. This is actually sad. And it's really sad that, our media's lost its freaking mind.
Blossom, thank you. Let me tell you something. Let me. No, don't come on the stage. Don't come on the stage. And may I have the mic?
Okay.
May I have the mic? Blossom, let me tell you something. The reason that we're here is to validate people like you. That is why we're giving, but that is why we're here. Okay.
No, Don. The reason you're there is to exploit people like this person who really needed their parents' guidance, and it's far too late to pull that trigger now. And I'll be trying to explain this when it comes to parenting and things like that. You're like, oh yeah, well, I'll see the kid later. Like, no, there is no seeing the kid later. The kid needs you literally every moment, at least for the first 10 years. You only got but so much time before the world really sinks its teeth into your kids, and unfortunately so many people refuse to take that time and set a foundation with their kid, a place for them to always go back to. And it's like I was saying in the Kanye West video, you always go back to what was put initially in you, whether it be, and it's usually, for the most part, some type of religious faith. And thusly, you kind of, you have a means, a crutch in which to go towards. And a lot of people don't have that. And I can't help but feel like Blossom over here is one of them.
But
not one black trans woman has taken the mic tonight. Not one black trans man has taken the mic tonight.
This is what happens when you pander too hard to one specific audience. They eventually will turn on you. And why not one black trans person has taken the mic tonight? Or just get in line to ask a question, maybe? Well, I know you're not some...
The simplest answer is usually the correct one.
You're supposed to take the mic, cause a scene so they can go, look at this stunning and brave trans woman. But come on. We know what's up.
Yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H.
Next.
Angeles, she currently supports Mayor.
Oh, man. Somebody's seen way too many Tyler Perry movies.
Pete Buttigieg. Shay, what's your question?
Is she a diamond?
She a diamond.
Well, it looks like another black trans person did get up and get the mic, so good for you for getting in line and waiting to ask a question. But why Julian Castro? He's never going to be president.
Thank you.
Yes, honey, it's violence to misgender or to alter a name of a trans person. So.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? It's always... not always, I know not 100% of the time, but damn, I'm willing to bet high 80s. It's usually, black guys that are so bold and fierce and, slaying the queen and everything else like that. And it's just, man, I can't help but notice a pattern, and that's definitely what it is. Oh my god. Guys, the overabundant, when you look at what's taking place in Connecticut, right? Who they're always running against. They're all, the young girls who are suing in Connecticut. Who are they running against? They're running against big black dudes. I'm pretty sure Phelan Fox was of color, and that was the MMA fighter. There's a lot of this, I guess, this issue prevalent in melanated environments, apparently. Shay Diamond, Blossom, and she wasn't even wearing a hat.
Let's always get that right first.
It's violence to misgender or mispronounce the name of a trans person.
Yes, that's what you get when you live in participation reward culture. Oh my goodness, we can't hurt anybody's feelings. Everything has to be nice and sweet. And one of the more irritating things when it comes to New Jersey yes, I will get New Jersey in a video. I'll be damned. Is that, Christie, the reason Christie got elected was because he was a dick, and that's Jersey style. We're assholes. But after him, it was like, oh, well, because he was such a jerk, it ended up like, oh yeah, well, we have to overcompensate with this, with the sweetness and, oh my goodness, the kumbayas and all this nonsense, which is Governor Phil Murphy, and everybody's now regretting it. Like, oh crap, oh my goodness, it's just, golly. So, how do we reverse it? And then, pause. And that was another thing I was thinking about, is you see the videos that I've done with the overabundance of black men sitting there crying on national television. I mean, you can't sit here and tell me, oh, Jay, you're some kind of conspiracy theorist when it comes to black men and masculinity and how it's been chipped away and destroyed. We went from, Carl Weathers, Mr. T, Danny Glover to, what's his name? The dude that was in Survivor's Remorse, and he plays A-Train in The Boys. This is Jesse Usher or something like that, and he was in the Shaft movie. And he's, like, honestly, just soft as baby shit, Soft as baby poop. And, how? Like, wait, I know how. Get rid of the dads. Make sure that there's no guidance for their masculinity, so they end up, like, over feminizing to appease their mothers, because that's who they grew up under, and that's what they know.
I gotta hear that one more time. Did I get that correct? Let's pull the full clip, just so we can, just to be sure.
Peter, I just want to get one final thought from you. Are there words that are used to describe men that offend you?
Not particularly, and if there were some I don't like, I certainly wouldn't want them banned, but it always goes back to that old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Peter,
Well, no, that's just a
Peter,
Oh, sorry. Wrong clip. I think this is the right one.
Angeles, she currently supports Mayor Pete Buttigieg. Shay, what's your question?
Is she a diamond?
She a diamond.
Put that on the record.
Okay. It's on the record. Thank you.
Yes, honey. It's violence to misgender or to alter a name of a trans person. So let's always get that right first.
Yeah, that's what I thought she said. I got nothing. You cannot hurt someone with a word physically at all. And violence is inherently physical. So let's get to her question.
And we want to just know, if you are elected as president, will you have a group of transgender people to counsel you or advise you?
You know what's really not important? Castro's answer, because A, he's going to pander, and B, he's not going to be the president. Definitely.
That's literally why I don't pay much attention to the 2020 election. I mean, like, all of it is just a waste of time. They're just spinning wheels right now. We got another 4 years of Trump coming up. So how about, what's popping up? Like me, my focus, as you guys know, is on like the state level and local levels. And hey, how do we move forward at there, as opposed to, oh my goodness, the presidency and what's happening nationally, because it's just, it's too far on out there. It is what it is. I can kind of see all this coming a mile away. But I do think that this is just a fantastic illustration of the dismantling of black masculinity in the United States of America. And it was on full display here. And that's there. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the feminine when it's with the chick, like, and they spent all this time pushing gender and this just ideology as science, and it doesn't work, guys. It really freaking doesn't. Look at it. Hold on, because we're done with the video. But, I mean, for real though. Hold on. Not pandering down there. But, I mean, look at it. Seriously. This doesn't work. It can't work. I'm sorry. It doesn't work at all. Malik Yoba, you're wrong. All right. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike. Go ahead, do that too. I ain't scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and they don't like me like that. We know what it is. And speak. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, I know plenty of people be like, oh yeah, you're being mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I am trying to be real. Because CNN lost the plot a very long time ago. And it's sad because you got people who will be like, that'll sit there and absorb this and be like, oh yeah, well, oh my goodness, I can be just like that. I should be just like that. And that's, what? Huh? Nah, please put the kibosh on this. It's time to dead it, at least in my opinion. But if you disagree, that's what my comments are for. So, until the next one.